Okay. Let's stream for a little bit. What am I doing? I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. I'm gonna sing a little bit of a song. Okay, looks pretty good on my end here. Forgotten, hello, welcome in, man, welcome in. ZGB, hello, welcome in, man, welcome in. Everyone, gonna stream for a little while. There we go. Okay, send out a quick tweet. And I think we're ready to go. It's time to rock and roll. How's it going? Oh, it's going great, dude. Lies of Peak DLC dropped today. Fucking, I love NeoWiz as a company. They are so awesome. Swish Chronics, hello, welcome in. Dark Magician, welcome in, everybody. Who, welcome in. You didn't think you were going to stream this time? Yeah, no, dude. I said that I was, and if nothing else, I'm a man of my word. Probably not going to go for that long. Gonna be honest with you guys, since Lies of Peak DLC dropped today, I've been playing it for like the last hour, hour and a half. And I want to get back to that ASAP. But I told you guys that I would stream today. And, you know, so here I am. Probably going to go for somewhere in the ballpark of like an hour and a half to 2 hours or something like that. You know, I mean, on top of that, I want to stream. And I'm also really close, like a little less than 5,000 away from hitting 200,000 TP medals. And I'd like to hit that before this bonus campaign is over. So, Raptor, AJ, hello, welcome in everybody. Welcome in everyone just rolling in. Good to see ya. Hopefully everybody's going to have themselves a nice weekend. I should stream Lies of P. I don't think anyone would really be interested in watching me play that. I also kind of want to take my time and play it at my leisure. I don't really want to play it in a stream setting. I just don't think that my regular audience would be all that interested. Gamer Jug. Gamer Jug. Oh, that is refreshing. I needed that. Solo, welcome in, man. Welcome in. Good to see you. Okay. Enough gawking, enough horsing around. Let's just get right into it, folks. Ones in chat. Ones in chat for people who want to do a little bit of TP metal farming. It's 50% more, by the way, so... Bonus. I am going to be playing on Zuki today, since the EXP event is over. Might as well try and get this done as quickly and consistently as possible. We can also throw Goku into the mix by doing it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly enough for a stream team. Love to see it. Okay, so we'll get Swish in here. We'll get... I guess who is offline? Let's see, but Raptor wanted in here, and so did Dark Magician, so let's get them. Raptor, who just popped on. And then, who am I missing? Chronix? Boom. Alright. Full stream team. Already forgotten, for sure. No worries, man. I will be streaming this some more next week. Maybe on Sunday, maybe not. But for sure by Monday. just to kind of keep everybody informed, because like I said, this is probably going to be a shorter stream than usual. Got to get me some more Lies of Peak, because tomorrow I have a Magic the Gathering tournament that I'm going to be participating in that I'm going to, so I've got to play as much as I can before that. And then once I get home, you can guarantee I'm going to hunker down and my ass is going to be soldered to this seat, dude. But let me tell you guys, I love NeoWiz as a company, man. Like, they gave us the release date for the Lies of P Overture DLC. Like, the release window was the summertime. And it's technically not even summer yet. You know, it's not until the end of June that summer technically starts. So it's like, they've also done a shit ton of quality of life updates. Like, there was a free update for the game that, like, makes the user interface even better, gives you a whole bunch of other, like, quality of life changes. It's fucking awesome, man. NeoWiz is such a good company. If you guys out there have not played Lies of P, I highly, highly recommend it, because it's 50% off right now. And if you guys in general just like RPGs or Souls-likes, man, oh, Lies of P is such a great game. Yeah, it's a 50% increase in TP medals, a 1.5 times increase. Akali, hello, welcome in. We're gonna give Raptor a couple more tries here. If Raptor doesn't make it in, then we'll try sending you some invites in his place. But yeah, your boy Cesaro is gonna be pretty damn busy over the weekend. Number 1, Lies of P Glazer. You know what? You're right. You're right, man. Fun fact about me is when I was a little kid, like 4 years old, I was obsessed with Pinocchio, right? So the fact that in my old age, I get to play my favorite genre of game, being a Souls-like, with a retelling of the Pinocchio story, it's just like, what can I say, man? It's a game made for me. Alright, we're going to give this one more shot, Raptor. Going ahead, try and get in here one more time. If you're not able to make it, then I'm going to put you on the list for the next round, and we're going to try and get Akali in here in your place. But we'll give you one more try. That's fine, you hate this game? Oh, me too. I can't lie. Haha, no pun intended. I'd rather be playing Lies of P. But, you know, like I said, I promised you guys I would stream today, and so here I am. Man of my word. You won a Arum game after announcements? I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me. Alright, we're going to try getting Akali in instead. Sorry for the delay, folks, but gotta try and get a full team if we can. You're going to test that Super Soul tomorrow? For sure, man. I'm probably not going to be messing around with it until at least, like, next Friday. Because next Friday, we're going to be getting the double EXP event rolling back around, so that's probably when I'll try and equip it and see how it does. Okay, well, we were able to get Akali and Swish in the same room not too long ago, so I don't know what's wrong with today. We might end up having to just put Akali and Raptor in the next lobby. Connection is not permitting them in. Which Super Soul? It's the... I forget what it's called, but it's the gambling Super Soul. The one that might increase your score or your Zenny, was it, I think? And you have a chance of both of them independently getting a ×0, ×3, ×5, and ×7 increase. All right, let's give this one more shot. Is it available right now? I don't think it's available yet. I think it's going to be cycling into the shop, the TP Metal shop, tomorrow. Ray, hello. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Numbers aren't showing up. Yeah, we're just going to take this team of 5. So we'll run 6 rounds with this team, and then after those 6 tours are up, Raptor and Akali, it will then be your turn. Yeah, Xenoverse decided that working is something it only likes to do temporarily. Hey, check it out! An early reminder that you should totally leave a like on the stream. Help your boy out in the algorithm a little bit. I think it's been working, too, because I've had a fair little jump in subscribers over the last, like, week or two. Yeah, that damn pesky 6th slot, man. Alright, let's speedrun this shit, folks. You want them TP medals and you want to earn them efficiently. There we go. Look at those death beams fly. Yes! Oh, that's 17 seconds in the first one. We might be able to beat our best of 16 seconds here if we keep playing like this. We might be able to beat the 16-second threshold. Excuse me. Oh wait, I'm back in EXP farming mode where I have to charge up first. I don't gotta do that. Okay. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to beat the 17-second threshold of this one as well. But I think that was 18 seconds, so I mean... We're not doing bad.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
32 TP medals. I think the most we can get is 39. I think that's the most we can get with this one. Yeah, 39 should be the maximum. I keep doing the wrong thing. My muscle memory's all out of whack. "15 seconds. 16. Okay, we hit a 16-seconder.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm willing to bet that if we had a 6th person right now, we'd be in the money. I bet you we would have gotten 15 right there. We're speed running today, folks. Love to see it. What's 32 times 3? 96, right? Yeah. So 96 per tour. Pretty good. Uh-oh. Seems a little wonky. Okay, we're fine. Few up there sniffing his finger, being like, all, what the hell's that smell? I haven't had chicken nuggets in like a month. What is this? You just checked the raid score. Crow's in 9th place with 600k plus points. Yeah, he was streaming the raid last night, so I guess he put a lot of work in. See, I used to be that way. Like, when I first started streaming, like, before I got my PC and everything, and I was just streaming off of my PlayStation, I used to be the same way. I used to try and go for high spots on the leaderboards for raids, but I just... the interest level isn't there anymore. 17 seconds, not bad. I think Few smells the stench of a time patroller. Yeah, he got his grubby hands on a time patroller, and now he smells like one. I really love the destroyed landscape of this artwork. Card, welcome in. Ooh, cheddar cheese biscuits. Mmm. You're gonna save me one, right, Akali? What the hell is wrong with me? Bang. Never mind, I'm gonna miss. Maybe I should put on Revenge Death Ball just for funsies. A better pack? A better pack of what?
You've got to be kidding me.
20 seconds? That's the slowest we've done so far, which still really isn't that slow. Oh, a battery pack. Nice. Good shit. Yeah, I mean, the Goku expert mission, it's slightly slower. I mean, it's just because he has more starting HP, it takes a little more time. But still. I can't wait until we get some level cap increases, because then... oh my god. Because then this farm is going to become... dude, can you please cut the shit, Vegeta? Like, for fuck's ass. Could not get around that bitch-ass guard of his. That's okay. We got him. Wow. I just had to say something about 20 seconds being slow, didn't I? I sure did.
You've got to be kidding me.
Me and my big dumb mouth, huh, guys? But I'm sure you guys are used to it by now and have come to expect it. We run it again. We run it again, and we run it again, and then we run it again, and then we run it some more, and then we run it again, and then again and again. If anybody recognizes that little tune, of course, like the lyrics I made up, but if anybody recognizes where that little tune comes from, then you will earn yourself a virtual high five. Paikuhun! Oh, wait, no. I keep trying to charge up. I don't need to do that. I have the power of the gods. That's a good guess, Card. I didn't really realize it, but yeah, it does kind of sound like that. But no, that's not where I got the team from. Good guess, though. I'll give you a hint. It's a video game song. It's a song from a video game. Specifically from Kingdom Hearts. If anybody wants to take any more guesses. I don't know if we got any Kingdom Hearts fans out there, but I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I do not need to charge up. I just need to power up. I'm so hardcore into level farming mode. We played the first one on PS2, got stuck in Monstro, and gave up. Oh, man. Yeah, no, when I first played it as a kid, there was a ton of places that I got stuck at for a while. I got stuck in Wonderland for a little bit, and then I ended up getting stuck in Deep Jungle for a little while. After that, though, I think I kind of started getting better about navigating the place. But Monstro is tricky your first time around, especially if you're playing it as a kid. You only played Kingdom Hearts 3? Well, that one's not bad. That game really divides the community. Like, there's a lot of people that really like it, and a lot of people that really hate it. But, you know, I like it well enough. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is the best game in the series, undoubtedly. So, if anyone out there ever wants to give the games a try, the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts 2 is friggin' great. You're probably going to be a little bit lost in the story, but I don't know. I think Kingdom Hearts' story fell off a long time ago. So, I mean, it's a game where you can totally just skip the scenes and enjoy it for the gameplay.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Okay, that's 3, so halfway through with this group. Part of why you like Xenoverse 2 is the ultimate attacks have competitive real-time. Oh, like, you mean you can't just get them off for free? Sparking Zero opponent freezes and watches you. Yeah, so I guess you mean it's, you know, you can't just get them off for free. You actually have to, like, either get your opponent's stamina below 2 bars, or you have to get a stamina break off before you can safely land your ultimates. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I like that aspect of it as well. But, you know, one thing that I can give to Sparking Zero is that it is kind of a cinematic spectacle of a video game, you know? Get his ass. Blast his ass. That's how we get this done with class.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Well, hell yeah, Card. Hopefully you'll have some fun with it once you get it. You wish you grew up on Kingdom Hearts, never got into the series? Aw, man. I'm so glad that I grew up with Kingdom Hearts. When Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and I got to the title screen, and I listened to Dearly Beloved, it brought a couple tears to my eyes, I can't lie. How in the world did the time chamber break? Did someone break it on purpose? That must be what happened.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Yeah, the rent-free artworks, dude. I fucking love that way of describing them. It's so good. It's so funny. Speaking of artworks, the artwork that's actually coming once this current raid is over is actually pretty sweet. Way better than a lot of the raid reward artworks that we've been getting, since it's not just a screen grab. But it's a shame that that's the only thing that we're getting aside from STP medals.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
I don't really know that that would speed anything up. Because then we're adding another animation into the mix. Plus, you know, just like with Dodoria's headbutt, Goku can just do a basic block. And that would kind of interfere with the whole thing. And I forget. I don't think that you can connect Dodoria's headbutt off of the square X dash. I think you have to do the double burst dash in order to connect it. And it behaves in a very strange way whenever you do it that way as well. You like artwork collecting? It's amazing the Hero Coliseum stopped making new figures and Bulma still doesn't zip it. Yeah, for real. I like artwork farming to a certain degree. You know, unless I really, really like the artwork, I won't spend TP medals on them. Hey, look. Another rent-free artwork. See, like I said, Raptor, if you just hit square and X, Midoriya's headbutt will not connect off of that knockback. It just doesn't. The knockback isn't long enough. And then with the double burst dash where you hit square X, then X, it just behaves strangely. Plus, trying to land that in the midst of everybody else doing their thing. I don't really know about how feasible it would be to even land that in the first place. I'll try and demonstrate what I'm talking about, since you said the dash gets behind him. So I think you mean the double burst dash. I'll try it, but I don't think it's gonna... I don't see how it would speed anything up, right? Because like I said, you're doing more stuff at that point. You're adding an extra animation into the mix. Yeah, I see it. I mean, look, in the time that would have connected, somebody already hit the Dodoria's headbutt. So it's definitely not faster, I can tell you that much.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Okay, that should be 4. Scary Cinna shit. Am I reading that right? Yeah, that's a funny username, man. Welcome in. You haven't seen a TP farming stream in like 2 years? I do them pretty frequently. There's 50% more TP medals going on right now, so I'm going to be doing them more frequently than usual. But usually, whenever a new raid comes out, we do farm some TP medals before it begins. So it's a weekly occurrence around here. You played Xenoverse 2 yesterday after like almost a year or two? Yeah. We see stuff like that pretty often. We'll have someone coming in being like, oh, it's been forever since I played. I decided to pick it back up again. And I don't really blame people, you know. But hell yeah, dude. Welcome back to the game. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Once you get the Super Soul, you're going to beat the game with your other 2 CACs and do the expert missions again. Oh, once you get the gambling Super Soul? Is that how you're going to conduct your testing for it, is with new characters?
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
Playing it on Switch 2 feels like PS5. Interesting. I guess that means it runs pretty well then. Alright, well, sounds like a pretty solid plan to me, Dark Magician. Probably won't get a Switch 2 until after ZA. Yeah, I can't say that I blame you. I don't really see a point for me getting it right away as well, because there's just other, you know, there's games for it that I want to wait for, you know, because otherwise it's just going to be sitting around collecting dust for me. I hardly ever play my Switch 1 as it is, and the Switch 2 would just be right beside it, just sitting around waiting. Christian, hello, welcome in. You're also currently TP farming? Can't say I blame you, man. It's prime time to do it with the bonus going on.
You've got to be kidding me.
Definitely a good idea. Playing Pokemon Scarlet is a very night and day experience from the upgrade. Nice. That's good to know, because, yeah, people were criticizing the hell out of Scarlet and Violet's performance on the original Switch. You've been playing this shit since you were like 13? Man, time flies. Yeah, no, dude, time flies whether you're having fun or not, man. Let me tell you. Are the servers still ass? Oh, yeah, dude. nothing ever really got better in that regard. Some days, it's a little better than others, but, you know, it's still very flawed. A very flawed system. Like, just earlier on in the stream, we were trying to get some people in the lobby. And we tried with 2 different people, and we just couldn't get them in here. But everyone else made it in just fine, so I suppose 4 out of 5 ain't bad, right? Alright, that's 5, so let's go for 1 more, and then we'll get a new group going. Goat Jita. What is wrong with me? Doing the wrong button combinations? Messing up my own damn strat? Oh, you gotta farm some clothing, do ya? Best of luck, man. Have fun with that. Clothing farms are some of the most miserable in this game, considering how you generally have to get anywhere between 3 and 4 different pieces, and you know, there really isn't anything that manipulates the drop pool.
How can you be this good?
At least you're not like me, you know. I always end up getting stuck on a goddamn pair of pants. It's always the pants that give me the hardest time. You need a name for your Gamma CAC? Gamma 8008. If you know, you know. Or Gamma 1337. Yeah, I think who gets it.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
The Shenron Super Soul? That doesn't... It might increase your drop chances, but it doesn't manipulate the drop pool. It's not like you put on the Shenron Super Soul and now all of a sudden you're more likely to find the clothing item that you're trying to get, right? Yeah, see, I was going to say that who, but I feel like it's just a little too much of a mouthful. Close. That one was close.
You've outdone yourself.
Well, if nothing else, I know 100% for sure, by the time we get the next level cap increase, we should be able to break that 16 threshold. Savage, welcome in, welcome in. Alright, so I'm going to make a new lobby that includes Raptor and Akali here. Excuse me. Let's go on ahead. Let's see ones in chat for people who want to fill up the rest of those slots. Ones in chat. Hey, check it out. Another fairly early reminder that you should totally leave a like on the stream. You have 66 TP medals. Ah, dude, you're dying for them, huh? Alright, quests, expert missions, create room, 5 players. Let's kick some ass. Jakite X, welcome in. Okay, so we gotta prioritize Raptor and Akali here. Cookie Crisp? That's a pretty mid cereal in my opinion. Okay, we got Akali in here, good. So let's get Who and Dark Magician, and we'll try with Swish, but I don't think that we're going to be able to get him in here, just because things weren't working out with Akali and Raptor last time, but we'll try. And then it was Who and Dark Magician. You like the stream? Hell yeah, dude. Certainly do appreciate it. Did I see your last comment? What'd you say? You wonder if the game is so broken because our CACs are too overpowered at 160. The game can't handle our power at once. Probably. Yeah, there goes Swish. I don't think it's going to end up working out for him. We'll give it a couple more tries, but I would not get my hopes too high. I guess I'll ask, are there any more ones in chat? Any more ones? Because you can always secure your spot for the next lobby, and if Swish doesn't make it in here, then, you know, we can get you in right now. Any more ones? If you went to hell, your hell would be you being NPCs in Xenoverse and constantly getting killed for TP grinds. Aw, dude. So your hell would essentially be one of my TP farming streams, but you're either Goku or Vegeta. What do I think about Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Oh, that's one of the best cereals ever. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more shot, Swish. One more shot here. There was a different, like, shape. Like, they actually made, like, cinnamon roll-shaped Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I liked that version of it even better because the texture of it was so satisfying. They were kind of, like, a little poofy instead of just being crunchy. Alright, we're going to see about trying to get Chronix in here instead, then. Mark down Swish's name real quick. Nice. Let's do it to it. We got a lot of cosplays going on in here, it seems. I have no idea who this is. You remember those? Oh, yeah, dude. It kind of sucks because they were for a limited time only. I hope they bring them back someday. Because they were delish, man. He's living up to his name. Nothing but net. Code connection problems. That's it right there, boy. A swish and a mish. Oh, someone from League. Yeah, I'm not gonna know any League characters. I don't play MOBAs. Not my thing.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
Do I like Raisin Bran Crunch? I've never heard of Raisin Bran Crunch. I know Raisin Bran. I honestly I just prefer regular bran flakes, to be honest with you. Oh, you like the outfit? Thanks, Savage. I thought it was pretty sweet. Do I like Honey Nut Cheerios? I sure do. I like Frosted Cheerios, too. But regular, plain-ass Cheerios? Hell no. That is an F-tier cereal. But pretty much everything else that Cheerios puts out is good. The old Cinna commercials were so good. Oh, so were the Apple Jacks commercials. And the Fruit Loops commercials. Like, the Fruit Loop commercials were practically like mini TV episodes in and of themselves.
You've got to be kidding
How do you
me.
get that outfit?
How
Well,
can you be this good?
for the Super Saiyan 4 wig and top, you're gonna need to get the most recent Daima DLC and then farm the parallel quest. And then, the pilot suit, gloves, and boots are what I have on, and you can just buy those from the regular clothing shop. And then the Bojack pants that I have on, you're just gonna have to check in the TP metal shop. Or is it the STP shop? No, I think it shows up in the regular TP metal shop. You're just gonna have to check there every Saturday. I don't know if it's currently available or not. Sounds good to me, Swish. You know, if I were a viewer in this stream and I was participating, you know I'd be playing Liza P in between rounds. Rice Krispies? Rice Krispies are pretty good. Good old Snap Crackle Pops.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
You tried to beat your brother, but he won? In this game? Nah, that's no big deal. Not like win-loss ratio matters in a game like this. Some people might try to tell you that it does, but it's Xenoverse 2, man. It ain't that serious. You remember as a kid making a whole-ass fanfic of your avatars? Yeah, no, dude. I do have a little bit of backstory and headcanon that I came up with for Zuki and a bunch of the other characters that I made as well. It's fun to do, dude. So I'm with you on that one. You prefer Cocoa Puffs? Cocoa Puffs are okay. As far as chocolate cereals go, that's probably one of the better ones. I'm not too crazy about, like, chocolate stuff. Except for, like, candies, because I do like things like Snickers and Twix and stuff like that, but, like, chocolate shakes, you know, I'd rather go strawberry or vanilla when it comes to a milkshake. When it comes to cereals, I'd probably go for a bunch of other things before I went for the chocolate cereals. But Cocoa Puffs are pretty good. I get them every once in a great while. I haven't tried the apple cinnamon Cheerios. I got some, like, strawberry flavored Cheerios before, and they were actually pretty banging. Those ones were pretty good.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
Oh, I need some water. I need some water. Ah, yeah. That stuff's keeping me alive right now. Apple Jacks are good. See, when it comes to cereals, I think the cinnamon types of cereals are my favorite. And I think Apple Jacks would fall under that, because it's supposed to be apple cinnamon flavored. Well, that's cool, Cinna. Yeah, I'm no good at drawing myself. I used to really like doing it when I was younger, but it's just something I've kind of completely lost interest in doing in my adult years. But that's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. Keep at it, and I'm sure you'll only keep getting better and better. Especially if you've already got your friends saying that you're pretty
How can you
good.
be this good?
You like my avatar? Thanks, man. Feel free to practice and make some fan art of Zuki. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, man. We're consistent, if nothing else, right? Which I don't think you can say if we're nothing else, because we're fast and consistent. Cinna probably better than you? I don't know. I haven't seen any other stuff. But, you know, no sense comparing.
You've got to be kidding me. How
Just
can you
gotta
be
focus
this
on
good?
being the best that you can be, you know? You've been into drawing when you were a kid. Your teacher said you sucked and you stopped for a year or two and your friends motivated you to get back into it again. Fuck that art teacher, dude. That's not a real teacher right there. That's some baby back bitch who needs to find a new career. Maybe in something like flipping burgers or something like that, because fuck that guy. Or gal. No real teacher would put their student down like that. That's some weak shit. Got a whole ass drawing pad now and stuff? Hell yeah, dude. I wanna be the very best that no one ever could. I wanna be the very best, but not at Pokemon. Hogwarts, hello, welcome in. Ashley, hello, welcome in as well. What would I do if I saw Goku right now? I have no idea. You stumped me with that one. Kick some ass, kick some ass. Here we go, we kick some ass. Yeah, kick some ass, kick some ass, kick some ass, kick some ass. I could have a screaming contest with Goku. I don't know. I might have him beat. I think that might be a contest that I might actually have a fair shot at winning. You'd feed Goku and ask him to train you? Good luck feeding Goku, dude. I feel like that's a never-ending journey right there. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, because if we're meeting Goku in real life, like, if we're being real about it, like, there's no such thing as flying people. There's no such thing as ki. Can't fire Kamehamehas. Super Saiyan is not a real thing, right? So, you know, if we're being real about it, Goku would just be, like, a real badass martial artist, realistically. You made a bet with your brother that if you beat Red Dead Redemption 2, you get the DLC. Like, he'll buy it for you? Well, best of luck, man. Does Red Dead Redemption have, like, an actual ending to it? Or... because I know it's, like, a very open world, kind of choose your own path, do whatever the fuck you want type of game. But I don't know if there's, like, a main story that you can complete. I've never really played much of it myself. Sandyland, hello, welcome in. Yes, this is very true. There is no Easter Bunny.
Stop with all this.
If you met Goku, you'd take him to the person that voices him, Sean. Oh, that's a good idea right there. I like the way that you're thinking, Akali.
You've got to be kidding me.
They'd be like, hey, you sound just like me. That'd be a trip. Jim, hello, welcome in. Tres. 3 more. Vegeta versus Dutch? I don't know who you mean when you say Dutch. Sean might go off on Goku saying he'd steal his career. For real, dude. That might end up throwing old Schemmel there into dishevelment. That's a very good point. What would I do if I had a PS5? Nothing. I'm a PC gamer. I wouldn't get a PS5.
You've got to be kidding
There might be
me.
some exceptions, like maybe if sometime within the next year I find myself with in a better money situation, then maybe I could get it. But I mean, the thing is I would only be getting it for 2 games, right? Because we don't know when the fuck GTA 6 is supposed to be coming out for PC. And then, of course, it would be nice to play the enhanced version of Xenoverse 2, but I can't justify that purchase just for those two things. You'd love to hang out with Gogeta and take him to fun places with the little time he has. Doesn't he only have like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on if he transforms or not? You'd have to be quick, man. Zooming down the highway.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Baldur's Gate 3 hates me, and I don't think it's crossplay either, so I mean, unless you had it on PC. Unless I'm mistaken, because I don't know if it's crossplay or not. You'd want to hang out with Gamma 2 IRL? I feel like Gamma 2 would be really fun for a while, but would start to get on my nerves. But I don't know. Maybe he's got his chill side. What is my birthday? My birthday's next month. You'd hang out with Ranger 17? Yeah, probably best to wait until he became a park ranger. Because, he seems like he could be a little unpredictable before the end of the Cell Saga, you know? He has 30 minutes? Okay, that's what I thought. Hanging out with Gohan sounds like a great time. Yeah, Gohan might be a cool person to hang out with. He seems pretty chill. Okay, why did I end up going all the way over to buttfuck nowhere? Maybe hanging out with Bulma might be fun. Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm picking up what you're putting down when you say fun.
You've got to be kidding.
I'm not
be
sure if that's Javo or Havo, maybe. But hello, welcome in, man, welcome in. How are we doing tonight? I'd say we're doing pretty good. We're getting these expert missions done in a pretty timely manner and pretty consistently, so I can't complain. Baldur's Gate 3 is crossplay according to Google. Oh. I didn't know. What would you do with Beerus? Oh, dude, I bet you Beerus could score me all kinds of free meals. I'd take him to all the best restaurants. Android 16 to birdwatch. I guess birdwatching can be a relaxing time. Hummingbirds are pretty cool to see. If not even Vegeta wants to be around her, then yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he loves his wife. I think there's plenty of instances where we see where he's, you know, a supportive, protective husband. Especially when she was pregnant. You remember your first crush being launched as a kid, which is both. Fair enough, man. Yeah, no, thank you. Blue-haired Launch is a real sweet gal and everything, but it's not worth putting up with blonde hair Launch for. My favorite YouTuber? I don't know. I guess it just kind of depends. If we're saying overall, I'm probably just going to have to go with Moist Critical. It's pronounced Javo, but that's good. Okay. I'll try and remember that for the future, Javo. You also play Zeno, but due to the game low-key dying, don't really play it as much anymore. Yeah, nah, dude. I think that's a pretty common situation for most people. Thoughts on hanging out with Yamcha? I mean, he's rich, right? He's got that baseball money. Could probably go take somebody out to go have some fun. Do I prefer PvE or PvP? PvE all the way, dude. PvE all day, every day over PvP.
What power?
You've got to be kidding
You'll
me.
laugh at Yamcha for 25 minutes if you hang out. So you'll allot 25 minutes to hang out with Yamcha just to laugh at him and go home. Blonde hair launch is cool as long as you're tough or bad. Man, who wants to live a lifestyle like that, though? My favorite lunch? I don't know. A simple sandwich or a burrito. Alrighty, Javo, for sure. Thanks for hanging out with us while you could, and I certainly do appreciate the sub, man. Hopefully we'll see some more of you in the future, and when we do, hopefully you'll enjoy your stay, man. Till next time. And yeah, have a good weekend, man.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
Legendary Saiyan God, welcome in. Okay, it's 5 by my count, so let's go for one more. Jaden, hello, welcome in, man, welcome in. If you hang with Yamcha, you'd ask him to teach you baseball and tell him he was amazing during the Moro arc. He did get a good moment, didn't he? I think it was an off-screen moment, but he beat somebody or like a group of people that were pretty tough, yeah? I don't think we're going to have enough time to squeeze formation in with everything else. The reason why I use formation in a solo speed run is because of the super soul that I choose to use. It locks your awoken skill. So formation is definitely going to slow us down here. But if everybody played as a female Saiyan and equipped the power of the gods super soul, yes, we might have a chance of running the time down to 15 seconds. And you'd have to be rocking Blue Evolution as well for the damage boost. Because what happens here is whenever you go Blue Evolution and you pop the Limit Burst, for some reason the cutscene where Vegeta flies in cancels out the Blue Evolution key drain, but for some reason keeps the key auto recovery from the Limit Burst going. So, I mean, it would just be a matter of people cooperating to the fullest, playing as a female Saiyan, equipping Power of the Gods, and equipping Blue Evolution. Lost a 1v1 by 2 points, but Went to 3v3, you and your team won like 4-21. Damn, dude. Kick some ass. You just recently started watching Bleach? Oh, hot diggity dog, dude. That's a good one. I love Bleach. Hopefully you've been enjoying it yourself. You don't watch much anime, and you've only fully seen Dragon Ball and Gurren Lagann. Oh, yeah, Bleach is kind of a long one. And one thing that really sucks about it is it's, you know, it's from a time period before streaming services were, like, commonplace, you know? So they have a lot of recap in the before the 1,000-Year Blood War starts, but it's still a good show nonetheless.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
What would I do if I had to hang out with Gran Zeno? I would bring earplugs. What game is better than Xenoverse 2 or Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, I can't speak for Red Dead Redemption. I know that's a really good game. But if you're talking about Xenoverse 2, that is fucking... so much stuff is better than Xenoverse 2. You know, Xenoverse, it's a fun game. But it's a very flawed game as well. It is not without its many flaws, but... Oh, you asked or. Okay. I mean, probably if I did play Red Dead Redemption 2 more, I'd probably end up being more impressed by it. And if we're talking, like, objectively, Red Dead probably would be the better game. But like I said, I don't have enough experience with it to say anything definitively with 100% confidence.
How can you be this good?
Okay, so that's 6. So we'll go on ahead. Let's start making a new group here. Swish secured his place in this one. So let's go on ahead. Let's see ones in chat, folks. Ones in chat for people who are trying to get some extra TP medals today. Ones in chat now. No, I haven't seen Bastard Heavy Metal. I don't really know what that is. Your favorite is Kenpachi and Yuichiro? Oh, yeah, no, dude. I love Kenpachi. Kenpachi's great. He's a fun character, for sure. He's got some crazy, ridiculous moments. But he's a lot of fun. Okay, so Expert Mission Tour. We can go on ahead. We'll make 5 private slots, whether we get a full team or not. Looks like we've only got 3 people trying to play right now between Swish, Who, and Raptor. Hopefully we'll be able to get Raptor in here, but his and Swish's connection has not been playing nice today. Any more ones, because we do have some space. You're gonna do story mode on your other 2 CACs. Weren't you gonna use the new Super Soul coming out tomorrow with them? Oh shit, we were able to get Raptor and Swish in the same room. Good shit. Good shit right there. Any more ones in chat? There are still 2 slots available, so if anybody wants to play, type 1 now. Or, yeah. It's an anime? Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. Bastard Heavy Metal, huh? Where's Saffron send out the bat signal? If I had to guess, he's probably at work. Oh, dude. Bleach's OST is, in my opinion, one of the best OSTs in anime. It's so good. Alright. Not seeing any more ones, so I'm going to go on ahead. We're just going to do some rocking and a rolling with this team that we got here. Who would win in a race, Yamcha or Krillin? Well, I mean, if we're being, like, realistic about it, like, Yamcha is taller, so he would have a greater stride, so he should realistically win. But if we're including, like, oh, they can fly, like a flying race, then it's going to be whoever has the higher power level, right? Because usually whoever, you know, the higher your power level, the higher your speed. Usually how it works out. Which in that case, I would assume that it's Krillin. So probably Krillin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that eventually Kenpachi's voice actor changes, but Kenpachi's first voice actor is the same guy that voices Jiraiya, yeah. What other ults are green? Basically anything from Broly is going to be green. Anything from Bojack is going to be green. Anything from Kale is going to be green.
What's going on?
Yeah. Hopefully that gives you enough of a starting pool to look at.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
Shippuden has the best OST. I haven't gotten far enough into Shippuden to express an opinion on that. But OG Naruto soundtrack was pretty solid. I really liked Shikamaru's theme in the original Naruto. That's probably my favorite Naruto song. Neji voices Captain Hitsugaya. Gaara voices one of the other captains. I think it's Jushiro Ukitake. I think that's who shares a voice actor with Gaara. I might be wrong, but just based off of how I remember their voices being, that sounds right. This sucks. Yeah, I have a hard time remembering all the names of these ultimates, but, you know, that's why I at least tried to give character names. Your brother's watching Bleach? Hell yeah. Man's got good taste.
You gotta be kidding me.
Some Cell moves and Final Shine. Yeah, I think Swish himself said Final Shine, didn't it? Didn't he? Where was the comment? Yeah, he mentioned it. But yeah, some Cell moves. I don't know if you're specifically looking for Ultimate Swish, but yeah, Cell's attacks are green for the most part. Perfect Shot and whatever his bitch slap move is. Also the one where he does like a pulse that has the longest knockback in the game. I forget what that one's called too. There's so many goddamn moves in this game, I just can't keep track of them all.
be kidding me! How can you be this good?
God, my mustache is itching. Gotta trim this damn thing. Jordan, welcome in. I am hungry. I could go for a cheeseburger right about now. Gonna get a bees burger. I have hunger. Oh, yes, I do. Maybe after stream, I'll stop by, get myself some McDonald's, get myself a couple double cheeseburgers or something. Maybe a 10-piece nugget. Has anybody here tried the chicken strips from McDonald's? Because I did, and let me tell you, man, they are not good. They taste like cafeteria chicken nuggets, man. I had some of them shits, and it brought me right back to high school.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
The sauce that they generally come with, what is it? The creamy chili sauce or something like that? That's really good, though. I do like that sauce. But the chicken strips themselves, man, get them out of here. You had some McDonald's for dinner? I might end up following your lead, Dark Magician. Well, we're lacking a little bit of damage. That's not good. Maybe we make the executive decision to just do 3 Vegetas again.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
You prefer the McDonald's double cheeseburger combos the best? If you're not going for the McGriddle breakfast. Oh, dude, the McGriddles are banging. Alrighty, Dark Magician, for sure. Thanks for hanging out with us while you could, man. You have a good weekend. Yeah, pretty much everything that comes from Broly is going to be green.
Is this it?
You've got to be kidding me! How can...
What would I do if I was a Saiyan? I would stand in front of a full-body mirror, strip down, go Super Saiyan, and... Hopefully people get that DBZA reference. Have I tried Bleach Rebirth of Souls? No, I can't say that I have, man. That's the most recent Bleach game that came out, yeah. Yeah, I'm interested in it, but it seems like one of those games where once you get through the story mode, the only thing left is the PvP. And I'm just... It's very rare that I like the PvP in any game. Thoughts on Death Note? Oh, it rocks, dude. I remember watching that when I was a youngin'. I enjoyed it. Had a rewatch of it maybe like... I don't know how long ago, but quite a while by now. I enjoy it. I am a Death Note enjoyer. You know, I do have to admit, though, that as I've gotten older, like, it's supposed to be, like, a smart, quote-unquote, anime. But as I've gotten older, you know, it's a little dumb, but what anime isn't, right? Like, you kind of got to suspend your disbelief a little bit for just about any anime you watch, you know?
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
The story mode sucks, apparently, and people only do it to unlock Final Getsuga Tensho Ichigo. Oh. Yeah, see... If that's the case, man, you know, then it might not be the game for me. Because, like I said, I'm not much of a PvP guy. How many TP medals do I have? When I started, I had like 195,000 and something. I don't know exactly where I'm at now, an hour and a half into the stream, but I guess we can look. Oh, yeah. No, dude. Watching Death Note without the inner monologues is just a bunch of people sitting around awkwardly. I believe I've seen a video like the one you just described. Get him. Got him. Get him. Got him. Good.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
You're really into fighting games, you're not competitive, you're mostly casual, and play stuff like Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, and Melty Blood. I think I've heard of Guilty Gear. The other two I can't say that have any familiarity with. What would I do with the Death Note? Oh, I don't know, man. I think I'm going to keep that one to myself. You want to know what's a trip? Has anybody here ever watched the Mega Man EXE anime? Or what was it called? Was it called Battle Network? No, I think that's what the games were called. But you guys know what I'm talking about. The Mega Man anime. The crazy thing is the guy who voices Lan also voices L in Death Note. I feel like that's a really funny, like, parallel for a pretty funny rap sheet for a voice actor.
Stop with all this.
You've got to be kidding me! How can you be this good?
Why are all these Saiyans using their Ops ultimate weapon? Well, it works. It works good. It's fast. It's strong. It's consistent. What can I say? Frieza knew what he was doing when he devised this attack. Yeah, I've definitely heard of Guilty Gear Strive. I don't think I've heard of XRD. XRD's nuts. Or Accent Core. What game is better, Xenoverse, Sparking Zero, or Fighters? For me, personally, Xenoverse, because I'm a sucker for a game that lets you create your own custom character. Did I say L? I meant light. I meant to say light. If I said L, I was mistaken. I misspoke there. Yeah. Lan and Light have the same voice actor.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Yeah, now, I forget the guy's name, but he did do a really good job with Light, especially with his maniacal laugh at the end. He did a really good job recreating it for the English dub. Fighters would be great if they kept adding more characters, but they stopped. You really want to play as Turles one day. Turles is a neat character. I guess I could consider myself to be a bit of a Turles enjoyer myself. I remember playing as him a lot back in the Tenkaichi 3 days. And I do really like him in this game, too. What Zykor's ults be? I don't know anything about Zykor. You'd be able to answer that question better than I.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
You're going to a pool tomorrow? Nice. Tomorrow, I'm going to a Magic tournament. I need some fucking food. Until you saw Death Note, you didn't think writing in a notebook would look epic in a montage setting. Oh, yeah. What about taking a potato chip and eating it? Yes, I will be participating. You have a puppy? His name is Rocky? Oh, nice. Like a legit puppy or like a full-grown dog? Either way, what breed is he?
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
Yeah, I play Magic casually. It's been a long time since I played it, but yeah, I like Magic. Puppies are nice. Can't trust a motherfucker who doesn't like puppies. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Senna. Hopefully you and your other doggo are getting along just fine.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Yeah, I've watched movies. Yamcha's got the diddle fingers ready. He's ready to diddle 2 bitches at once. What are they? I've seen so fucking many, dude. I'm not gonna sit here trying to list every movie I've ever seen. All kinds. I will say the other night I did watch the Captain America movie with Red Hulk in it. That's the most recent movie I've watched.
Really well trained, aren't you? This is getting fun. This isn't good.
Your husky killed a little chick this morning? Oh, man. There was this one time we had a bird fall out of a tree into our backyard. And for the most part, he would just kind of hop back and forth, going to, you know, hop back and forth across the fence, trying to find a way back up. He was too young to fly yet. And he did that for about a day. And then the second day after he'd fallen out of the nest, he got out of our backyard. And my dad went to go try and, like, lead him back into our backyard. But he went into the neighbor's backyard who had a husky. And the dog gobbled the poor guy up. The alive one is fluffy and joyous and very energetic. The other one was a fucking hater and a bum. A hater and a bum. What a description. How was the movie? It was okay. I really like how the new Captain America fights and still has the wings. I think it makes for some very good, like, choreographed fights. That on top of the shield techniques as well. So I thought the choreography was really solid.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
I don't have any pets. You've always wanted a husky? Huskies aren't for me, man. You know, of course, not every single dog within the same breed is going to be the same, but huskies are notorious for being stubborn bastards. And I don't like stubborn dogs. Half Siberian Husky, half wolf. Damn, that dog's probably got a luscious coat.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
Black Frieza or Goku and Vegeta? I mean, where it left off in the manga, if you're asking me, like, which one's stronger, considering that Black Frieza one-shot the both of them immediately, I'd probably have to give it to Black Frieza. Yeah, I mean, they do have personalities, but the thing is more often than not, part of that personality is stubbornness, which I just find to be a pain in the ass. Saffron, hello, welcome in. Home from work. It's raining pretty good. No Xenoverse for you tonight. That's alright, man. I'm not going to be going on for too much longer myself. I'm making tonight a short stream, so that way I can play Lies of Peak. Glad you were able to make it in for a little while, though, man.
Really well trained, aren't you? This is getting fun. What power?
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Oh, video game. Thank you. No Xenoverse for Saffron. Yeah, can't really say he's missing out on too much, though, because I will be back, and we will be doing some more TP Metal Farms before much longer, so I mean, I'm sure he'll get a chance. Nope, I do not need to charge. What am I doing? I'm losing my mind, I think. Man, I want some McDonald's, but I might just heat myself up some microwave burritos. Johnny Devani? He does pitch meetings for God-creating dog breeds. I might have seen that guy. I might be thinking of someone else. Is it the same guy who does, like... He, like, acts out how dog breeds act? Is that the same guy? Special green bean cannon! Green bean casserole cannon! Let's see if I can't look this guy up real quick. Oh yeah, I've totally seen this guy before. I know who you're talking about, Raptor. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, by the way, have you guys kind of heard some of the news that's been coming out around Dragon Ball and Toyotaro specifically, I guess? I suppose Toyotaro is taking a step away from Dragon Ball to work on his own original series?
There's much more for me to teach.
Which in general doesn't really mean good stuff for like the manga and potentially any anime or movies that we might have seen. But yeah, there's been some people talking about it on Twitter, mainly DBS Hype, and I watched a video by Steed OJ talking about it. I highly advise you guys check that out. Maybe that's something we can talk about a little bit next stream. Yeah, exactly, Senna. We could potentially be reaching a new dark age of Dragon Ball stuff, where the only thing we really see is video games.
This is getting fun. This is good. All right, let's do our best. You're pretty strong. Good. That's perfect. I don't think there's much more for me to teach you.
You love Steed OJ? Yeah, he's like the only Xenoverse / Dragon Ball content creator I really watch anymore these days. We're never getting a super continuation or the next arc animated, are we? Yeah, things aren't looking too good, man. The future in such things is looking very dim. I can tell you that much.
You've outdone yourself.
Okay, so yeah, by my count, that is 6 with this group. Let me go on ahead and ask, are there any more ones in chat for people who aren't already in here? Any more ones in chat? Is there anyone else trying to farm up some TP medals tonight? What would I do if I had a superpower but it was invisibility? Probably nothing. Like, what the hell can a regular Joe Schmo do with invisibility? I don't know. I've never really thought it was that great of a power. But yeah, anyone's in chat. Is there anyone else trying to play some Xenoverse 2 and get 50% more TV medals? One's in chat. Super strength? I mean, it would have to come with some form of super durability as well, right? Because, like, you know, your ligaments can tear and your bones can break, you know, if all of a sudden you're super strong but you don't get the durability to go along with it. But, I mean, again, like, I don't think that super strength is the most practical, like, real-life power. I mean, that'd be cool and everything, you know, maybe I could enter some strongman competitions and just freaking essentially cruise my way to the top of stuff like that, but otherwise, I don't really know what you could practically do with super strength. Maybe work in construction, but I don't want to do that. Okay, but yeah, I mean, we've got 2 more slots open, folks, so are there any more ones in chat? Any more ones? Going once. Going twice. Sold to no one. Alright. So yeah, we'll probably only go for a few more tours with this group then. What would I do with MUI if I had the transformation? I mean, again, like, what can you do with it? Like, your body moves by itself and you can dodge anything. So, like, I don't know, maybe join the circus and dodge bullets for an act or something? Like, what can you do with Mastered Ultra Instinct that's practical?
You've got to be kidding me. How can
That reminds me, Akali. Is anyone in chat familiar with that meme where the guy has a book and he's got his finger pointing on one of the pages and then he says something in the next panel? I saw one for that song and it's one of my favorite memes of all time. Basically, the title of the book was What Sweet Dreams Are Made Out Of. And then on the panel where he's pointing at the page, it just says this. And then in the next panel when he's talking, he's like, who am I to disagree? It's one of my favorite memes of all time. It's so ridiculous, but it's so funny. Can you join later? I mean, I am not going to be around. I'm going to be ending stream here very soon, man. So, I mean, unless you're able to make it in like, the next lobby, probably not. Probably not till next stream. Ultra Instinct is useless, basically, in real life. Yeah, I mean, there's no practical uses for it outside of combat. Like, maybe if you were a soldier on the battlefield, you could maybe use it to dodge bullets and stuff, but, like, outside of something like that, I don't know what the hell you could even use it for. If you had Super Saiyan, you would be as strong as Tao Pai Pai, and since the average human power level is 5. What was Tao's power level? Because, I mean, let's just say my power level was 5. A 50% or a 50 times increase would put me at 250? I guess that sounds right. That sounds to be about around the power level for OG Dragon Ball characters. Tayo, hello, welcome in. And yeah, dude, no, for real. This song always reminded me of Star Wars. I'm right there with you, man. Half expect Darth Vader to waltz in. Ultra Instinct is useful to avoid bullies in a fight. I mean, sure. Bryce, hello. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Do I remember how the Of Sweet Dream goes? What, the song you were singing? I mean, I remember the main part. But it's not like I have all the lyrics memorized or anything. We got a mushroom head. A very rare accessory to see people wearing. But that's awesome. I respect it. This can't be happening.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Shut up, Videl. Pickle Goop Beam. Pickle Goop Green. He sure is green, isn't he? Oh, you gotta be joking. Oh, you gotta be fucking me in the butt right now. There you go. Bye-bye, Goku.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really impressed.
Is it Orange Cannon? When Orange Piccolo uses it? Special Orange Cannon? I don't know, man. Maybe you could call it Special Orange Cream Cannon, huh? Like the orange creamsicles? Maybe that's what it turns into. Cyrus, hello, welcome in, man, welcome in.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you be this good?
Blue Evolved on Super Saiyan 4 hair does look good. It does look pretty good. I think that when you combine it, especially with the new Super Kamehameha Daima, I think it all blends together really well. Alright, I think I'm going to do one more tour, guys. So this is the last tour of the night. So are there any more ones in chat? Any ones in chat for the final tour? Wait up for a second here. Cyrus wants it. Cyrus gets it. What was your PSN again, my guy? I'm sorry, but I do forget. Was it one of these ones that was just like random? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. The QTX thing. Okay. QTXKR. Here we go. Imagine Toriyama's kids taking over Dragon Ball. That'd be nice. You know, it'd be nice to have someone continue it, considering how Toyotaro might be taking a step back to work on some of his own original works. Alright, so yeah, like I said, folks, this is the last tour of the night, so Enjoy it while it lasts. But like I said, I will be coming back at least by Monday, and we can do some more of this. What I want to do is maybe do like Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday. Oh man, I don't know. I want to at least get 3 more, because this is going to end by Friday. So at the very least, I want to try for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday to do some more streams like this. Do I like anyone from the X-Men team? I've always thought Wolverine was pretty cool. In one of the animated series from the early 2000s, I also used to really like Spike. I don't know if he's ever made an appearance in any of the live-action films or anything like that. Oh, Storm and Rogue are pretty cool, too. Jay, hello, welcome in. You have a level 81 Xenoverse character. Any advice to beat Parallel Quest 154? So I might have a video that can help you out here. I'll get that for you in the chat. Let's see here. Copy link. And there you go. You can check out that video, and that should give you plenty of tips and tricks to help you get through just about any parallel quest. Sure thing, Jay. Always happy to help. Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is perfect casting. Hell yeah, it is, honestly. Hugh Jackman is just a good actor in general. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool is amazing. Oh, most certainly. Hell yeah. Ryan Reynolds also another really good actor, just in general.
You're kidding me. How can you be this good?
Tron, hello, welcome in. What are some good computer characters to bring to Parallel Quest missions? So I think Videl, Pan, and Hercule can all equip the Super Soul that's called Hercule. You can, if you have them for your CACs, you can also equip them to some of your extra CACs to bring them along. Oh, you were watching that video already? Haha, rock and roll, dude. Hell yeah. Beat me to the punch, dude. But yeah, in general, just use, you know, the long and the short of it is, Key Blast characters are the best for parallel quests. So make sure you have high Key and Key Blast damage. Bring Bending Kamehameha. One thing that I don't really talk about in that video that might help you out is Vanishing Ball. The super attack, not the ultimate. Just get him into a knockback and then just spam Vanishing Ball because it combos into itself.
You've outdone yourself. I'm really
Is Ultra Instinct Goku good? Not really. Not particularly. Damn, did we get through that already? Damn, that's fast. We kick ass, guys, man. We don't waste any time when it comes to these expert missions. Alrighty, folks. Like I said, that was the last tour of the night. And as I was saying, I will come back on Monday at the latest. Maybe I'll try and figure out something for another short stream on Sunday or something like that. But I'll just have to kind of decide that as I go. So make sure you guys are keeping an eye out and keeping an ear to the ground for that. Anyway, I'll go on ahead. I'm going to leave you guys with my Discord here. That's a really good place to keep track of when I'm going live, because I put out a ping whenever I'm going live, so if YouTube notifications aren't working out for you, that would be a good place to keep track of when I am starting my live streams. Also, if you like this community, it might be a fun place for you to hang out at, just in general. Usually people are talking in there at least a little bit every day. So, yeah. I'm gonna try and come back on Sunday, like I said. Maybe we'll play for a short little while and try and get some more TP medals then. Let's check, actually, before I actually dip on out of here, how much I earned. Okay, yeah, because I am only about 2,600 away from my goal of 200,000. So, yeah. That's my main goal. I want to hit 200,000 before this TP Medal bonus event ends. So, we'll try and stream as much as I can. But, yeah, I'm off to go play some Lies of Peak DLC. Because that game fucking rocks, and I'm just having a blast with it. Anything else I need to say? Nope, I don't believe so. So yeah, folks, with all that said and done, I do believe that's going to be about my cue to bounce. Certainly do hope that you enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed presenting tonight. And until we meet again, make sure you take care. See ya.